Hey guys, welcome to the Old Ultra Runner channel. I'm your host Jay Tynert. Today I wanted to do a race report on an old race that I did, the 1994 Dallas White Rock Marathon. It was the second marathon I ever completed. It was a year. My first completed marathon was in November of 1993 at New York City. Well, I really wasn't even running much in the fall of 94. And my mileage for the year was pretty low. I don't know, I probably ran 600 or 700 miles for the year, but I really wasn't running. I turned on the TV and watched the New York City Marathon in November of 1994. And I'm like, man, it was just a year ago I ran that marathon, and I was just really feeling like missing out. So I called my friend Sean, who had done the marathon as well, and we were talking on the phone about it. I'm like, it's just a year ago we finished that. Why aren't we doing anything now? So I decided that day that we both came to the conclusion that we were going to run the Dallas White Rock Marathon, which was 4 weeks away. So on zero training, we decided to ramp up real quickly and run Dallas White Rock 4 weeks later. In the build-up, Sean, as we both probably easily could have, Sean became injured and did not run the marathon in 1994, the Dallas White Rock. I did, and I was able to complete it. Now, it obviously probably wasn't my greatest time because I was not really very well trained for it. I have notes that I said I walked a whole lot. I became real dehydrated and I walked a lot. I really don't remember the weather conditions. I don't think they were bad. They were probably a little bit warm. It was probably in the 60s to maybe 70 degrees. It varies a lot here in the Dallas area. There's been years where White Rock will be in the 20s, and there's years that it's been in the 70s. That's just December in Texas. But anyway, it was a good experience. I still finished, and I remember I got to see back then I was doing a lot of Hash House Harrier runs, so I got to stop, and Hash House Harriers always had a beer check at the 20-mile mark, a place where they're giving aid and handing out beer. And I remember stopping and seeing my friends for a moment at that 20-mile mark, and I'm sure I drank a beer, probably at least a small amount, and finished the race. But anyway, it was a good experience, and I'm gonna go now and just show you a few of my keepsakes from the race. Thank you. Okay, so this is my medal from the Dallas White Rock Marathon, and I'm actually showing you the back of it, and it says the Dallas White Rock Marathon, and a reading around the side, it says the 25th running. Now, the year prior, in 1993, when I ran the New York City Marathon, it was the 25th running. So it sounds like Dallas was 1 year behind New York starting their first marathon. And this is the front of the medal, and you'll see it is shaped like a D for Dallas, and it has just the 25 on it, the Roman numerals for 25. I got this sticker that I could have put on my car. Instead I've saved it in a book. It's the Dallas White Rock Marathon, the 25th Rock, December 4th, 1994. And it's got the Roman numeral 25, just like the medal. This was my finisher certificate you got. Again, it says the Dallas White Rock Marathon and the date. It shows my time was 4 hours, 19 minutes, and 22 seconds, which actually for me now at age 59 would be a pretty good race. But back then I was capable of running much faster, so it was not a real impressive time. And you'll see I finished place 1798 out of 2,616 males, which probably put me down. So I was, what, a little over 2/3 back in the field. think a time like that now would probably put me around the midpoint. There weren't as many runners back in those days, but there were, I think the average finish time was a little bit faster. Okay, so this is my finisher's card that got in the mail because we didn't have online results back in those days. I don't really have a zoom on this camera, but it has my name, my address, my place, 1798 out of 2619 males. In my age group of 30 to 34, I was 311th out of 432, and my average pace was 9 minutes and 54 seconds per mile. They also used to send a booklet that showed, it was just all the results. So I am in the 30 to 35 age group, and you can see, and you can come back in here and see the winners, and a nice little booklet they mailed after the race. This is me, and this guy right here on my left was my good buddy Mike that was running with me. He was pacing, ran the last portion of the marathon with me. And I'm at a water stop getting some water. This was me coming across the finish line, and it actually looks like I was kind of walking. And then again, this is just another photograph from it where I'm just taking a drink. And I'm in the center. Okay, so I guess that's it. I hope you enjoyed my little walk down memory lane for my second marathon. Probably not real exciting to anyone, but I just thought it was kind of cool seeing the old keepsakes you got almost 30 years ago. Nothing was online. We didn't get online photos. We just, I ordered these photos. I got little bitty tiny pictures in the mail saying that these were available, and then I ordered them from a local company that took photos at the race site. Anyway, that's it for my second marathon that I ran. Hope you enjoyed it. Please consider subscribing or liking the video. And remember, keep moving.